Many years ago, there lived in England a wise and good king named Alfred. No other man ever did so much for his country, and people now, all over the world, speak of him as Alfred the Great. In those days, being a king was not easy. There was war almost all the time, and no one could lead the army into battle better than he could. So between ruling and fighting, he was always busy. A fierce, warlike people called the Danes had come from across the sea. They were bold, strong, and won every battle. If they kept going, they would soon control the entire country. After a great battle, the English army was scattered. Every man had to save himself. King Alfred fled alone, rushing through the woods and swamps. Late in the day, he arrived at the hut of a woodcutter. Tired and hungry, he begged the woodcutter's wife for food and shelter. The woman was baking cakes on the hearth. She looked with pity at the ragged stranger, not knowing he was the king. "Yes," she said, "I will give you supper, but you must watch these cakes. I need to go milk the cow. See that they don't burn." Alfred agreed, but his mind was filled with greater concerns. How would he gather his army again? How could he drive the Danes from the land? He was so deep in thought that he forgot about the cakes. When the woman returned, they were burned to a crisp. "You lazy fellow," she scolded. "You want something to eat, but you won't even do a simple task." Some say she even struck the king with a stick, though that might not be true. Alfred must have smiled at the idea of being scolded like a common servant. But he was too hungry to care. Losing the cakes was worse than the scolding. It's unknown if he ate that night, but soon he gathered his men again and defeated the Danes in a great battle.